Morning everyone, how are you today? Not supposed to be here at 11 o'clock because it's a sew along this afternoon at 3 o'clock, but I just thought I'd pop along and show you what we've got coming up on Create and Craft later on this evening and tomorrow morning, just to give you the heads up. So hello Debbie, hello Shelley, welcome along. Oh hi Joe, hi Tilly, hi Jean, I didn't think there'd be anybody here this morning. And Andrea, I'm very good, thank you. Bit wet. I thought in between shows, because I've had such a busy week, I'm going to potter around the garden, do a bit of weeding, maybe just sit in the sunshine and read a magazine. Raining. May as well just carry on working. Oh, hi Rita. Hi Zanette from Morocco. Jenny, hello. Pam, hello. Jane, hello. Shirley, hello. Nunnally's Handmade Treasures from North Carolina. Hello. Hi Mandy, Jill, Anne. Oh, was that Olive? Just missed you. So sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, Laura, hello. Wasn't expecting it to be so busy today because we're not doing anything. So yeah, 3 o'clock this afternoon if you're around. It'll be on the Half Yard Sewing Club Facebook page and on this YouTube page. And this is what we're going to make. So I can actually show you, if you haven't seen them already, what you need. So if I just do that, and then that's what you need if you're going to be sewing along this afternoon. So it's ever so easy. The only extra thing to add on there is a little bit of ribbon, just 1/8 of an inch wide ribbon that I've put in the zip, but that's not terribly important. But it's only a tiny little pouch. It's ever so quick and easy to make, so perfect for our little sew along. So if you want to get your fabric cut out, those are the actual sizes of fabric you need. They're not cut down further from that. And we'll be sewing along on at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And it's just a really useful little pouch. It's quite fun to make. You can adjust the sizes and make it any size you like. It's just got the one handle, zip down the front, and the fabric just literally wraps around it. So it's a nice quick make. Haven't used any interfacing or fleeces or anything like that. So it's quite a soft bag as well, but it's quite nice for storing your knickknacks and your notions, maybe hair scrunchies and things like that. Morning Rachel, hello Denise. Oh hi Alan. For today's project, you need non-directional fabric. Doesn't matter because it's folded around that way, not round that way. So it doesn't have to be non-directional. It can be directional if you prefer. Thank you, Laura. Hi, Tracy. Oh, hi, Ruth. Good morning from Greece. Hello, Constantino. A lovely name. Don't have a new sewing room set up yet, but excited to take notes on the new project. Lovely. Okay, Karen, we'll see you later on. Hello, Sleepy Cat. Morning, Solveig from Norway. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Sarah. And Debbie. Hello. And another Sarah. And Angie. Right, we've got some Barbie fabric. This is all I'm going to show you on the website. And again, thank you. New streaming platform you're working on. Not set up yet, Deirdre. We're going to be streaming to the Half Yard Club, but we're saving it for birthday for next month. So we're going to have a little bit of a party online just for Half Yard Club members. You need to be paid up, signed in and logged on, and we're going to have giveaways and things like that. So it's going to be the same platform I'm using. It'll just be on the website, but we're not doing that at the moment, so nothing's changed. Store your knickers, Sarah. You could store your knickers in there if you wear little ones. Morning Jane, morning Janice, morning Pat, morning Shirley. All of your orders should be all out by Monday. So thank you very much for putting up with us while we've been moving. It's been quite epic and taken a lot longer than we expected it to. So that's why we didn't stop trading. We just slowed down for a couple of days. We thought everything was going to be fine, and we'd keep on top of it. And yeah, so it was a little bit slower than we thought, but we're going in today, we're going in all day tomorrow when I finished on Create and Craft, and Monday. So yeah, everything should be up to date by Monday. So thank you for waiting for us. Michelle might squeeze one pair in that. Oh, hi Chris. You could put your boxes in there too. Morning Sandra, had my purple pulses this week. Thank you Sandra, she says it was worth the wait. Hello Elizabeth. Yeah, so I'm not going to bombard you with lots of new fabric, although we do have lots of new fabric on there, but I did want to show you this because we've been asked so many times for Barbie. and we've got it, but I don't think we're going to be getting any more of this when it's gone. I only went on the website, I think, yesterday, and it's been really, really busy. So that's what we've got. So it's 100% cotton, official Barbie branding and logos, and 112 centimetres wide. So I want to go and see the film. I didn't realise there'd be so much hype about it, to be honest, because I thought when I first saw the promos, you know, have you seen it where she steps out of her shoe and her foot is still Barbie doll shaped? I just thought that was so funny. So we're not taking the kids. I don't think they'll get it, but me and Kim are going to go and see it. But I didn't realise they're building Barbie houses, and some of the cinemas are having like beach parties for viewings. So I just want to go and see the film. Anyway, hello Sherry in Ontario. Hello Maxine. The stained glass behind me, Deirdre, yes, is next month's project for the Half Yard Club. I'll show you that. So you'll be getting, there is a pattern for the tulips, and you'll be getting that and the instructions on Tuesday. So that comes out on the 1st. So there's 2 different projects. In the instructions, I will take you all the way through with the cushion cover and how to do a zipped, excuse me, a hidden zipped back on it. And in the video, I'm not going to make the cushion cover all over again. I'll just show you how to do the stained glass. Because I thought you could do an envelope back on it. You can make that into a tote bag. You can make it even bigger and make it into a quilt or a table runner. So it doesn't have to just be a cushion cover. I just wanted to show you the technique. Are you zooming out? Zooming out on me. I want to show you the technique, and then you can use that for any project that you like. What are you doing?
Fiddling.
Stop fiddling. You're all over the place with my camera. I am on this camera, you know. Fiddling with me. Oh.
Just act like I'm not here.
I can't act like you're not here when you're zooming in and out on me. It looks odd. You finished?
Yeah, carry on.
I am carrying on.
Do you want a coffee or what?
I'd love a coffee. So that's the easiest technique, because it's all straight lines. And the wall hanging behind me is this. So it's only a little diddy one. Mine's covered in fluff, and I've just put a little ribbon on the back to hang it up with, and you will have your pattern for the tulips for this one. But I'm kind of I just got hooked on it. I love this technique. It's so much fun, and a really easy way of doing this. Now I've used self-adhesive 6mm wide bias binding. We can't get any in the off license. In the off license, what am I talking? You can't get it in an off license, and you can't get it on the website. I don't know where that came from. I'm not thinking wine o'clock at 11:05 in the morning, honestly. We can't get hold of it from suppliers on the website. You can buy it on Amazon. You can get it from other retailers. We will be able to get this in stock. I haven't got anything to show you actually. It comes on a reel, which I think is 80 yards. We will be able to get it. Our suppliers are back in stock on the 8th or 9th of August. So if you can wait a couple of weeks, we'll have it in stock. We can get gold and silver, but it's just the black. Just the black we can't get hold of. I've also used a selection of the different coloured blenders that we do have on the website, and I like the blenders for it because if you've ever seen a stained glass window up close, it's kind of like this. They're not perfectly flat. We had a stained glass window made. We used to live in fact, we've had a few. We used to live in a chapel, and then we moved from a chapel to a boathouse, and they all had stained glass windows, and we had some replaced. Red apparently is really difficult to create for stained glass. I don't know why. But we had a window made in the last house, which was made from glass from a window that, do you remember Claudia Schiffer, supermodel from the 80s? Came from her house. Yeah. Yeah. I know, never heard of you, Sam. Never heard of you. Surprised it was a 12. Is it a 12? Oh, Barbie, is it? Yeah, I just from seeing the trailers, it's not a kids' Barbie film, is it? Yeah. Too many gins last night. My husband took me out for dinner last night. It was very nice. I had fish and chips, but posh ones. Thank you, Rita, for your thumbs up. Are you going to join me later on as well, Rita? Tiffany lights are the same, like stained glass. Yes, like exactly the same, Claire. Yeah, so even the white I've used as a blender. So you can stock up on your blenders from the website. We've got lots of colours for you. And I love the pink one, actually. I'd use pink on the back of the cushion cover. And if you can wait a couple of weeks for the binding, fantastic. You'll also need a twin needle. Well, you don't need it, but it's easier. This is the one that I'm using, and again, we don't have stock at the moment, but we will have next week. So if you can hang on a little while, but otherwise you will need a 4mm twin needle to make things a little bit easier. There, you can see it better there. Otherwise, because that means that you can sew just inside the bias binding, makes it really, really easy. If you don't have a twin needle, you don't want to buy one, then you just stitch down both sides. This isn't permanent, although it's an iron-on bias binding, it's not permanent, it will lift up, so you will need to stitch it down. And it's actually very quick, and it's lots of fun as well. So if you wanted to join the club, this will be the first project that you get hold of if you join up today, and that'll be out on Monday. And there is a video. There is a video to make the, and it's a grown-on binding as well. We've not done that before on the club. So there's not bias binding around the edge. It's the backing fabric that's folded over, and I've mited the corners. So I'll show you how to do that as well. So there's some nice techniques in that one. We can use every, Julie, for France. That's all we can use at the moment. I haven't had time to set up the FedEx one. It's really complicated. All kinds of numbers you need to put in there and references and things. So what with moving and everything, I need to spend half a day sorting it all out. But we can use every. They tend to take a bit longer, but they have been getting there most of the time. Never used twin needle. Yep, I'll give you lots of hints and tips in there as well, Bob. If you've not used a twin needle before, I'll just show you quickly. On the back of your work, it creates a zigzag stitch. So on the top you get your 2 straight lines of stitching, and on the back the bobbin thread creates a zigzag, which means it's stretch. So if you do a lot of work with jersey fabrics or knit fabrics or stretch fabrics, then a twin needle is essential. Hello Brendring Kentucky. It's a lovely project, Elsie. Thank you. It'll be Tuesday. It comes out on the 1st, so that'll be, 'tis Tuesday, isn't it? 31st of Monday. Yep, Tuesday. Poor Mary had, oh, Mary's hurt. Sorry, I missed that one. Festival Quilts on Friday and Saturday. Yeah, we'll be there, Angie. And I'm not sure how long. So watch out for us, because we don't normally tend to stay. We're not on a stand or anything. There's just me and Kim are going to visit. We've got a couple of meetings with people while we're there as well. So I'd say between maybe 11 and 2:30 we'll be having a wander around. So if you see us, come and tap us on the shoulder and go, "You're right." We can have a selfie if you like. Don't know if I'm going to have time for coffee, because I've had so many people saying, "Can you meet up for coffee?" I'd be spending all day swilling in the canteen. But do come and say hello. Just made a tank top using some material I ordered from the website. Nicole. Oh, hi Nicole. You've got another order coming out soon, haven't you? I think I saw one of yours being processed. Yes, you can, Laura. You will need, this is 6mm. You'll need a 6mm bias binding maker. I wouldn't want to make bias binding this narrow without a bias binding maker. So yeah, 6mm. I don't know if they do 6mm, but I'm sure you can get a 5mm one. Pretty sure. Margaret's going Friday as well. Do say hello. When we were at the last show in Islington, we met up with quite a few of you, but then I was getting messages afterwards saying, "Oh, I saw you, but I didn't like to come over and speak." Come over and speak. Come and say hello. 1/4 of an inch. Yes, Elsie, that's 1/4 of an inch. 6mm, 1/4 of an inch, isn't it? Pretty sure 6mm, 1/4 of an inch. But yeah, get a 1/4 of an inch one. NEC in August. I'm going next Friday, Bright Star, for the at the Quilt Festival. Yeah, we're just going to visit next Friday, just for a little while. Reminds me of Rennie McIntosh. It is a bit like that, isn't it, Amanda? Oh no, Angie's getting over cracked ribs from a fall. Do any ladies in the group want to meet? Nice idea, Angie. If anybody, should we ask them to send you a message? Is that all right? Or you could post on here and Angie can pick up messages if you like. So if anybody maybe from Half Yard Club wants to meet up while you're there. I mean, do let me know. Do let me know. I'm not going to be able to spend a lot of time having coffees, but I can pop over and say hello to everybody. Email reply about the Van Gogh panel. I was hoping a slim chance, but oh, sorry, Alice. We're still getting through orders, and I've taken back everything that Create and Craft had as well. So I just need to make sure that all the orders are out the way first. But I don't think so at the moment. But haven't forgotten. If we can get one, then we will do. Anyway, I should be on. So along at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm not stopping long now. And I'll show you that again. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, oh, I could use that as much. I've been looking for a sewing machine mat to take to Create and Craft because I keep forgetting, and then I'm scraping the sewing machine across the table, and I just thought it's a shame to cover it up, but I might just take that as my sewing machine mat for later. Good idea, Deborah. Thank you. So I'm at 7 o'clock tonight on Create and Craft. If you haven't, had a fall last Sunday and bruised ribs, pain. Oh, Margaret, I hope you're okay. Take a painkiller. If you're not aware, Create and Craft is a shopping channel. They do stream live on their website. So if you go to createandcraft.com, that's wherever you are in the world, you should be able to watch live there. And I've got some new panels to show you. I did check this morning and they haven't activated them on the website yet. So normally they do during the day, but they haven't. They did promise me that they'd put them live before the show, but they haven't as yet. So you can have a look at them, but you can't add them to your basket at the moment. So if you want them, then just keep checking, because they might go live early. I hope they go live early. So that will be 7 o'clock tonight UK time and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I've just got the 2 shows. Now the first panel, I'm not sure if I showed you these already. Do you remember these from last year? That was the panel that we brought you last summer. It was so busy, we had to reorder so many times. But this time it's got extra. You've got little bits on there. So that on its own made the quilt that's behind me here, which is a really nice matte size. You know, take it to the beach to sit on it, or have a picnic or something like that. Who said, Susan, the tape that I used is iron-on. It's a clover one, and it comes on a reel, and it is iron-on, but you will need to sew it. And unfortunately, we can't get hold of it on the website until the 8th or 9th of August. So watch out for it if you want to order from me. Otherwise, you can get it from other retailers. I think it's on Amazon. So, okay, Angie says, if anybody wants to meet up at the NEC next Friday, message her, Angie J. Andrews. So if you're on YouTube and you fancy popping over, nip onto Facebook and send Angie a message over there. I'll leave that for you to organise, Angie. And just let me know if there are a bunch of you there, and I'll come and find you and say hello. If you want me to. You might be quite happy without. Yeah. Hello, Connie. And Mornsel. Hello, Mornsel. So that's it. These are all my sketches, watercolours. I sketch and then I paint. And you've got the beach huts and then the repeated patterns. That's on the smaller one. And then the bigger ones, I think they're great for holidays, for beach bags, for cushions, for the garden or the conservatory. It's just a really happy, uplifting print, I reckon. And there's 6 of those panels as well. I think they're 40, no, they're not 47 centimetres. I'll measure, I can measure them now, I've got a tape measure. They are 36 centimetres, or about 14 inches square, those are. Now this time it's going to come to you with blue fabric. There's half a metre of this, so there isn't enough of the fabric to make a quilt back, to make a load of bias binding, to do the back of the cushions, but there is enough fabric to get going with a couple of projects with it. So that was the idea. But there's so many different colours in here if you wanted to go for extra fabric. Or we've got some fabric strips as well that we've had made in the same colours. Can't get any more of those when they sell out. So there's a pale yellow, a pale blue and a dark blue 2.5 inch wide strips. So if you wanted to pop those in your basket, those will only be on Create and Craft because they'll sell out. So I won't be able to get hold of any more of those, I'm afraid. So that's a huge panel, look. It's huge. Massive panel. Get all of that. I don't know how much they're doing it for. But if you have a look on Create and Craft again. Anything else to get apart from bias binding? No, Michelle. The bias binding, a twin needle, and your fabrics. There's wadding in the back of the wall hanging, and I've just used 80-20 wadding. You could use a fusible fleece if you wanted to, but just something to make that a little bit firmer. But no, apart from that, zip in the back of the cushion cover if you want to make a cushion cover, but nothing too special apart from the binding. And again, you can make your own, but it is quite narrow, might be a little bit fiddly. Oh, Laura's got a limited edition 3 but beach rug from last year. Too nice to cut. Get cutting it, Laura. Get cutting it. Make some cushions. So that is that. Remember, that comes to you with the blue fabric. Then this is another. Why are we doing these so big? Far too generous. This one is chickens, and not just any old chickens. These are my chickens. Again, all my paintings, and they're for really big fat quarters. I love this. I'm so pleased with it. So there, I did change the colours because my 2 big hens, one's black and one's grey, and it wouldn't have made a very interesting colour palette. So I have changed the colours, but these are based on pictures that I've taken of my chicks rooting around the garden. Aren't they pretty? Look at those. I love the way they walk. They're very dainty, very dainty. So there's the leaf shape in the background and the stripe. So basically I've done the paintings and Kimberly has put everything else together. So she's put the leaves and the stripes behind there. We did have quite a few attempts at different kinds of backgrounds, and this one came out the best. So it's quite time consuming to come up with all these things, but this has been really worth the wait. Now we do have these printed ourselves, so we can get hold of more stock when these sell out, but it will be maybe a couple of weeks before we can get any more, because our supplier is actually at the Festival of Quilts and she's really busy. So yeah, that's we do make a great team, don't we, Aunt Marie? I think so. This one comes again with just 1/2 metre of fabric, so if you wanted to make a huge cushion cover for, you know, maybe a floor cushion, you'll need more. And this time we've put it with, oh, it's with that one. We've done it with the green. So that will come to you with a green panel. Might not be exactly the shade, but it will match, because we're we tend to buy all the stock from our suppliers, so it may be a slightly different shade, but it will be a matching this tone of green that comes with it. And I mean, I was thinking kitchen. We've got cushions. I will name the designers of the cushions later on. I can't remember who made them. Might have been Janice, can't remember. Jackie made this. So again, you see how well the red goes. Oh, and there is a fabric roll to go with this one as well, fabric strip roll. And this one will have cream, the dark red, and gold. Isn't this lovely? So it's for collecting your eggs. It's an apron, and she's embroidered chicken, lay a little egg for me, and then you go and collect all of your eggs in here. Unfortunately, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 pockets there. I only get 1 egg a day if I'm lucky. So it took me a while to fill it, but isn't that a lovely idea? I love that. But you see how well it goes with the dark red as well. So there's lots of colours in here that you can mix and match with. So, yep, Jackie made that one. You'll be seeing that on Create and Craft later. So, again, they are watching the phone in the hairdressers. They are going to be launching on Create and Craft at 7 o'clock tonight. Have a look a little bit earlier. I'm hoping they did promise that they'd put them live before the show, but they haven't as yet. But just keep looking. So that's on createandcraft.com. If you go to the TV schedule page and scroll down to 7 o'clock tonight, and then you can go to products in show, and they're all there. No, Geraldine, it's not on a wait list at the moment, but I could do that. I'll have a look into doing that. Might not be this weekend. Bit busy. A light blue striped denim back in stock. Oh, I don't know, Connie. Is that one? I'll ask Kim, because I think we've been asked, it might have been you that asked about it before, and we couldn't get it, but I'll ask her. Thank you, Jennifer. Rita, a Deborah Kim collab, Deborah Kim. Brilliant, she says, thank you. Right, so yeah, that's tomorrow. Then, tonight at 7 o'clock. Then we have another brand new panel that literally only came in yesterday. So yesterday, this is what my life's like. It was designed to make 3 makeup bags, but you can actually make 6. What have I done with that? So I made 6 makeup bags yesterday and wrote the instructions for them. So this is it. It's very cute. So they're already pre-shaped with the corners cut out, and the original idea was to make one big one with a flowery lining, a medium-sized one with a mouse with a flowery lining, and then the little pouches at the bottom with toadstool lining. And I thought, hang on a minute, that's just what I thought. I thought, hang on a minute, if you put some plain fabric in there, you can make a gift bag with an animal on the front and flowers on the back, or 2 animals and then one with 2 flowers. You can make 6 bags basically, and you've got the lining on the inside because that's the colour of the fabric that comes with it. So the buyer's already asked me if we can get some more of these. These will be on extended because they only came in yesterday.
There are chickens outside this door.
Are there?
And you've got a chicken cup. We're not over-theming this, are we?
We like chickens. I don't know where my mat is. Just stick it on there.
I'll put it on the chicken if you like.
Don't put it on the chicken. Thank you. Don't fiddle with my camera, will you?
Shall I bring your chicken in?
Do you want to? Anyway. How cute is that? Gorgeous. And then that again was designed to be the lining. Elsie, we will have them on the website, but not yet. Crate and Craft have taken all the stock. To be honest, we did have something else we were going to put on there, and we sold it all on the website, so we couldn't give them any, which left me a little bit short of something. So this arrived, which is due for a show next month. I was like, okay, then you can have all of those. They will be posted out next Friday because we've still got to get some printed, and we will be able to get more because then again these are printed in the UK, so we will have them on the website. It won't have the backing fabric with it, so be a little bit more.
Has everybody seen
This is Truck.
this is Truck.
Hey Truck.
I mean, look at those feet.
Hello, sweetie. She's been broody for the last month, so it's really nice to see you out. Hello, sweetie.
She came right up to me.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's sweet.
She's a very triangular chicken, this one. A funny shape, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's hungry.
She's lovely. Are you hungry? Are you going to be spoilt?
Come on then.
Go on. Sweet things. Oh, she's not one of the ones on the fabric, unfortunately. we've got 2. She's a bantam cochin, and we've got 2 bantam silkies. If you don't know chickens, you won't know what on earth I'm talking about. But they're funny looking things with big trousers on and pom-pom heads. And we were having some work done, and when the builder came in, they were kind of running around the garden, and he just went, "What the heck is that?" So it's a chicken. So it doesn't look like a chicken. So actually, no, if I drew those chickens and put them on fabric, people would look at them and think, chickens don't look like that. Anyway, they're very cute. Oh, her feet, yeah, she's got proper trousers on. They're all fluffy and stick out. And they kind of run like this. They're so funny. Because I let them out in the morning, and they're all of them there, all 5 of them, all at the back door before I even get back there. And we've got one bossy one who's Bluebell, who's a grey, she's a Bluebell, and she will leap up at the door. As if you open the door, she will literally throw herself up at you, and she goes mad for grapes. Anyway, looking at panels. So yeah, we will have them on the website, maybe the week after next, and there will be the panels on their own there. They might do the instructions as a download, because it's more expensive to print them out and there aren't any patterns for it, so it's quite easy to make them. So you'll need zips. That's not included in the bundle, it's just the panel and the fabric, and you will need some interfacing. I've used H630 on this one, and I did pop a little ribbon in the side there. So I'll just get these down actually while you're looking at that one and show you the different sizes. So that is the little mouse one. I love the mouse. And I've done that with the mouse on both sides. That one I've made the different back, and that one is just the flowers, one on each side. And then, aren't these sweet? I'm thinking dinner money or fabric clips, or little bits and bobs, your tablets. And this time I've done a hedgehog on one side and the toadstools on another, but you could do one with 2 hedgehogs, you could do with one with 2 toadstools if you wanted to as well, so they're quite versatile. Or you could make them go even further and put a plain back on them. You won't have enough of the fabric that comes with them, but if you put a plain back, or if you use the fabric that comes with it, if you buy them from Crate and Craft and use the fabric that comes with it, which you can't find, there we go. So pop that on the back, and then maybe just some cheaper white fabric for lining. You can double the amount that you make in there as well. So yes, Tina, they will be on the website, but it's going to take us a week or so. We need to get them printed again, and it's not a quick process. That's all the panels I've got. I'm not going to tempt you with anything else. Julie, though, will be on Create and Craft. The show is at 7 o'clock tonight. I'll make up one of these bags to show you how easy it is, and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I know they're going to sell out. That sounded very big-headed, didn't it? But they will. We can get more printed. So these, these aren't shipped over from the Far East or anything. They're printed in the UK. We can get more printed, but it's going to take a week or so before we can get any more done. So yes, there will be more. You will be able to order on extended delivery from Crate and Craft and get the deal with the fabric, and then we'll post out as soon as we get them in. Or you can wait until they're on the website, which maybe just over a week. So anyway, that's that. So I thought I'd just come along this morning and show you what's coming up, just so you don't miss out if there's anything particular that you're looking for this afternoon. But I am going to be back again, remember, at 3 o'clock here, or not on this Facebook. It will be on the Half Yard Club Facebook page when we're going to do the sew along for the little pouch. Rita says, ask everyone to hit the thumbs up. Can you hit the thumbs up on YouTube for me, please? It helps with my algorithms, apparently. Sarah's just put a link on Facebook. Thank you, Sarah. To go to the link to go to Hachanda / Crate and Craft, same thing. Yes, Jules, all the panels will be on the website when we get more printed. At the moment, Crate and Craft have got everything. But we will have them on the website, hopefully. Not this week, but the week after, hopefully. Sylvie says I'm a temptress. Oh, you sound like me mother. The NEC on Sunday. Oh, that's a shame. That's why I said, yeah, I know, Shelley. They have done that before. They put some of the products live. I think we had a show on a Thursday, and they put them live on Monday and sold out. No show. So that doesn't bother me, because we sell them, and I don't mind where we sell them or when we sell them. But it doesn't bode too well for targets for shows when you haven't got a show or everything's sold out. When you say the measurement of the bias binding is full width or after you folded the sides? After you folded the sides, Laura. So if I know this is wider. this is 18mm bias binding, which is already pre-folded. The 18mm is that width. So if that was, I haven't got any very narrow. It's all the same. So if you were to buy 1 inch wide bias binding, it would be that wide. So it would be 2 inches wide before it was folded. And then for normal bias binding, if you're binding a quilt or something, you'd fold that in half. So if that was an inch, that's a bit smaller than an inch, but if that was an inch, your actual finished binding would be 1/2 inch wide. So if you're looking to buy, if you can buy 6mm wide binding or 1/4 inch wide binding, it'll be 1/2 inch wide when you open it out. So it's that measurement there. Morning, Jane. Janet likes the window effect. That's the stained glass window project for Half Yard Club. Thank you, Sarah. That's coming out on Tuesday. So if you're not a member already and you want to learn how to make that, there'll be a video as well. That's it. There'll be a video taking you all the way through this one. I show you just the technique with the cushion cover. So, and that's it from the video. That's all I show you how to make. But how to crazy cut the squares, piece them back together and apply the binding. And then for this one, and then in the instructions, you'll have the instructions on how to make a zipped cushion back for it and make a whole cushion cover. And on this one, so in the video it's that. This is the whole video. So it's applying the bias binding, it's putting the patchwork together. Oh, another thing you'll need, sorry, I forgot to say who asked that, or will be very helpful, is Bonder Web for the applique. Makes it much easier to sew, or some kind of adhesive sheeting. Heat and Bond or Bonder Web do one. That's so you don't need it, but it's really useful. And this has a self-bound binding, so it's the lining or the backing that's brought over and mitered the corners on that as well. So anyway, I'm going to nip off now because the sun has just come out by the looks of it. And I do have rampaging weeds in the garden, so I'm going to potter around a little bit. And then I'll see you again at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the sew along. If you've just joined us on Facebook, the ingredients that you need are on both my Facebook page and the Half Yard Club. And on YouTube, if you watch this video right back to the beginning, I put a screenshot up there of the materials that you need for it. It's a really simple bag. You could, Alan, I say that in the video, if you're not very good at drawing flowers, you could download free templates off the website and just make those whatever flowers that you like. Okay, Karen, I'll see you later. I've got a sewing machine, Mary. I've just lost it. I don't know where. Probably took it to Crate and Craft and left it there. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere, so I'm going to use that for now. Just my little way of giving the club a little plug on Crate and Craft as well. Anyway, I shall see you again 3 o'clock this afternoon if you're around. And again, if you do want the panels from Crate and Craft, just keep checking and see when they put them live. It might not be till later on. Today at 3, yes, Elsie, I should be here at 3 o'clock this afternoon with the sew along. And then 7 o'clock tonight with Crate and Craft. Bobbing Connie she was in here early. She came running in and ran out again. She will be sitting in the sunshine in the garden, is what she'll be doing. Oh, a Barbie sewing machine, Matt. The thing is, I don't cut into that because that's going to go. So I don't like taking stock out of the shop. And then I'll make a sewing machine, Matt, and I'll be getting. Oh, where did you get that fabric? Can't get it. So yeah, nice idea. Solveig's going to join the sew along. Lovely. Oh, it's throwing it down with rain in Chesterfield. Oh, don't blow it down this way, Pam. I'd like to get a little bit of weeding done and the dog walk before I go out. Actually, yeah, Crate and Craft is a little bit like a black hole for our stuff. Yes, that's very true. Okay, I'm going to new panels on Crate and Craft. They're on the website, Alan, but I don't think you can buy them because if you try adding one to your basket, it just says it comes up with there was an error. So you can look at them, but as far as I'm aware, you can't buy them. If they have been activated on the website, then go and check them out. Check them out because I think they're going to go very quickly. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. They do extended delivery though, so as long as you don't mind waiting. Anyway, I'm going to go. Weeding to be done before Pam sends the rain down from Chesterfield. I shall see you at 3 o'clock. Thanks for joining me today. See you later on. Bye-bye. Now you're going to have to bear with me just a second because I didn't mean to put that up, although it's a jolly good idea. What I meant to put up was, where has it gone? That one. There we go, that's better. I'll see you later on.